Hey guys, welcome back to VInce-Vell Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Wonder Woman 52 custom made from the Sideshow Mystique Adam Hughes statue. Now these statues were put out a long time ago, and it's still one of the best statues that have ever been sculpted, I think. I've done a ton of customs off of this Mystique statue, and this is a Wonder Woman 52 version that I just finally finished up. Now, it's a really sexy statue. It is very popular for customizing. I think I started this out back in, maybe 2010, 2009 or 8, somewhere around there. I did a Wonder Woman statue, and from there it just kept doing more and more for people. I've done some other versions of her, so it's a really great statue. I think it's sculpted very well. It's kind of sad that they stopped the Adam Hughes line, but, it is what it is. But really great statue. I had some fun doing it. I was sent some specific artwork to follow. You can see she's all chromed out. I did all the detailing and everything. Really sexy, and I had some fun. So, kind of give you a little bit of a spin. I had to work out the breasts a little bit because Mystique's breasts are kind of separated. So what I had to do is kind of chop them off on the sides and built it in just to kind of bring it in a little bit more, because of course with this outfit you really can't spread it out. So it's like a corset. It's a push-up bra. It's got to come together. So I worked at that a little bit more. Built out all the armor, the bracelets, the outfit, the hair. Now, the way I work this is, when I first got the statue, it's very hard to kind of work with her with all her hair and stuff. So I actually broke off the hair. This piece broke off as well. And I got all the hair off, so this way I could really work out the outfit. And then I attached the hair on at the end, but these two pieces were glued in, so I broke those off a little bit, and then I kind of rebuilt it to go with the headgear, a piece up there. And I kind of filled in some areas here and there, especially all these gaps, because when you have a piece that's glued onto a head, you want to fill in all those gaps, because when you go to paint, the way the factory does is they have all these hair pieces spread out all over the place. And it's very difficult to, try to sit there and paint underneath everything. So they have all these pieces broken down, they paint it, and then you just glue all the pieces together. Now, me being able to do that, it's very hard. So if I can seam up all these areas like the hair is actually touching the body, it's easier to paint than, if I'm trying to paint under there, you got spray paint coming, so I had to work all that out. Plus, it was easier to do the headpiece, the neck piece there, also to do the arm bracelet piece here. So you have to actually, kind of do a little bit extra steps if you really want to get a good custom. You can do it the other way with keeping it all one piece, but for me it was easier. Plus, I started this I think before the winter set in, so I was able to do this in the garage in the summertime, so it was worked out pretty good. So we're getting a little bit closer, and we'll break it down a little bit more. So like I said, it's a really great statue, really sexy. I love this statue. I've done so many different versions of her, and it's just a lot of fun. So, Garage Kit colors flesh tones. Love their flesh tones. Outclad chrome. So I did all the chrome work first. I always do my chrome work first. Then I seal it all with their aqua clear sealant, because that's the best sealing. And once that's all sealed, I think it takes like 6 hours, but I do it at night, let it dry overnight, come back the next day, and then you put silly putty over it, and it doesn't stick, doesn't pull up, doesn't rub off. It's great. So that's pretty much what I do. And then I just pretty much did all the outfit and everything. Sculpted all the boots and all that stuff. Now, as far as the base, she does come with skull base, and he didn't really want because I did this for a client, didn't want the skulls on there, and didn't really want to go crazy with the new base. So I said, why don't we just fill up the skulls with rock? So it kind of just make simple rock base, without going too crazy and overboard. So he was down for that idea. So it was just a matter of me just taking extra A's when I was working on other projects and just filling in. So I just kind of filled in, you get the sense that there was skulls there, but now it's just kind of rocks. And I did a lot of different colors on it just to kind of break up the whole piece a little bit more, because I didn't want to just do strictly, like a black and then a dry brush of a white over. I did some green, some brown, some dirt, so kind of did all that. And other than that, it's a straightforward statue. I think the hardest part of anything like this is chrome work, because you really want the chrome to really pop, and you really want it to stand out, and it's very hard, for me at least, to do chrome at the end of the custom. It's easier for me to do it in the beginning and then go over everything. It just works out easier, so that's pretty much what I did. And as far as the stars are concerned, They are Archer Fine Transfers stars. What they are is the rub-ons. What you do is you cut out the piece of the star, at least the piece around it. It's just a plastic piece, and you push it onto the item. Now once you push it on there, it almost starts to tack. So if you rip it off, you're going to break the star with it. So you put the star on there, and then you rub it with like you can rub it with a pencil, but I use a flat dentist tool, and I kind of rub it so this way I don't ruin anything. And then you pull off the plastic piece, and the star is stuck on there. So that's what I've been doing with stars lately, and it makes life a lot easier than trying to sit there and sculpt the star or paint the star. It's very, very difficult. So, but I mean, while I'm not a super fan of the Wonder Woman 2 outfit, it is still fun to paint up, and I do like the chrome work, the idea of chrome stuff. So, I grew up with Wonder Woman having that gold outfit, with the gold armor and everything. But, I understand why DC did the 52 and all that stuff. But it's a really cool, idea and outfit, and I had fun doing it, though. It is a lot of fun making the 52, just because it's a different version of Wonder Woman, and I always do different versions of Wonder Woman, so I think this is the actual second version of Wonder Woman 52 I did, because I think I did one off of the Sue Storm a while back. I don't really remember, but I do know this is the first one I actually went full-blown line work with all the stars on her abs and everything. What I did do is I rolled out A's really, really thin, and then I wrapped it around her body, and I kind of sculpt, pushed in, made the muscles and everything. And then what I did with an X-Acto blade is I did the knife work with the stars and everything. I let it dry, and then I built out the armor over that once that was done. So that was kind of like that piece to really do that. So there is a little bit thicker body around her waist, but it worked out pretty good, So there you go. That is Wonder Woman 52. Hopefully you guys like the way she came out. As an option for the guy, what I did do is I had a bunch of different ropes. So I have this gold rope here, but then I also have this kind of like flatter gold rope. So there's two different options if he wants to put it in his hand. So that's a cool thing about having the open hand. Once I took out the Mystique gun, you can wrap anything you want. You go get metal gold wire if you like that better, and you can wrap it around her legs or base. You can get more thicker ropes. So it's kind of like there is an option there for at least their lasso. So pretty cool. Now, I guess one of the last things too is the hair. It's probably hard to see in my pictures, but it's got some blue tinting in there with some purple tinting. Not much, just a little subtle. I didn't want to go overboard with it, but I didn't want just straight black hair. So it is kind of there a little bit. But, I think a little bit difficult doing all this little chrome work on the bracelets and everything. It's just a little hard to get that stuff going, but taking your time masking and everything, it'll work out. It just takes a little bit extra finesse and time. Like I say to people, you can mask something for like a half hour or an hour, and you could paint the item in 2 minutes. So masking always takes more time, at least for me, but the paint work always goes pretty fast. But pretty cool statue. Had a lot of fun doing it. Another one of those 52s marked off the list. It definitely was one of the bucket list characters too, because I really wanted to go all out with a 152 on one statue or another, and it was good to do it on this one. So there you go. Wonder Woman 52 Custom. Hopefully you guys like the way she came out. We'll be back with some more videos, so thanks for watching.